Hello everyone, how have you been doing? So in today's video we'll do a Narcissus tour. Hope you guys like it and let's go. Alright you guys, we will start with what was behind me, and here we have some crossing from Brian Duncan. We'll get back to them in a moment. And there are a few Tacettas in the back and a few others that I've collected during the years. So let's start looking at them one by one. So these three pots, it's the same cross from Brian Duncan. And guys, the variety of these seedlings is amazing. Look at them. This is such a nice pink, and it's really diverse. I think I counted in all of this is really pink. I think I counted in these pots at least 9 different seedlings. Oh, this is such an amazing cross. I'm really grateful to Brian Duncan. Thank you, Brian. And I highly advise you to get some nice bulbs from him. Look at this. This is really pitchy, really nice. And this, you guys, look, really nice corona. I really like this. And here there is one of the parents is the same as these three, but the other one is different, and you can see already the influence of the pollen parent here, Trumpet Royale. This is a really nice seedlings, and something has been eating my flowers again. I don't know what this is, but this again is a really nice pink. They are just opening up. It will be a few more at the back. Here we have burning ring. Yes, you see it's been eating, but it's specific that this ring fades away a little bit with time. You can see this here, or better say here in this flower. This is also a hybrid registered by Brian. Then here we have also a crossing, has not been registered yet, but really nice division 3. Yeah, this is division 3 definitely. I really like the contrast, and this yellow is really intense, I would say. Here I have a few planted in this pot, but only one is blooming, and this is Fire Bright, also from Brian. Really beautiful contrast. I love this intense orange cup, so beautiful. And here we have a division 11 Maria Pia, which is blooming I think for at least 3 weeks now, if not longer. So now we're in the 3rd week of April, and this has been in bloom I think more than that. Next to it there's King Standing, just opening up, a really nice division 1. I could say the corona, sorry guys, it's really windy. I could say the corona is almost orange, so it's not yellow for me, but it's orange. Next to it I have something that I've been looking for very long. This is lilac charm. If I go closer, you see that this corona is pink but almost lavender. It's really beautiful. And next to it there's a mystery. This plant has been sold in one of our gardening centers nearby here, and it's called Pure White. This is not a registered hybrid, definitely. I'm not sure if this is Pure White a name or it's just a commercial name. First I thought it's Mount Hood, but it's not. It's the corona is definitely more wider, I would say, and more fringes. If you guys know what this is, I'd be really grateful if you could tell me. Next to it we have a really small one. This is Toto. Let me find, this has just been opening up, so maybe this one. Yes, really beautiful, really small, really beautiful, and very floriferous. Next to it we have a few Tacettas here, guys. We'll go one by one. Elton Song, a new one for me, has a really nice scent, very specific to it. Doesn't grow too tall, and it has multiple flowers per stem, as you can see, usually 3. I've seen also 2 and 4. And here we have a classic in Tacetta's world. This is Avalanche. It can grow really tall, but because this is the first planting, it's rather short. It's a really interesting hybrid because it's rather late for Tacettas, and it does a lot of blooms per stem. I think I counted last year 17 or 18. Really beautiful. And here it's a very small one. Tas Paz, this is how is it called. I don't know the origin, I have to check it up. But I did not expect it to be so small. It's also short, maybe because it's first year only. And it's super cute. The corona is not really white, it's more like a cream white, landing towards yellow. I really like it nevertheless. Here is another Division 11 Narcissus. This is apricot wheel. So if you want like a Division 11 or split corona Narcissus that has a pink, a pronounced pink corona, I would say get this one. It doesn't grow too tall, which is really good. And because, you know, the heavy blooms don't fall over. And here we have a Division 1. This is called Goblet. Quite big, I would say. This year a bit shorter. I'm not sure why. Maybe because of the cold. Nevertheless, I really like the contrast, and the petals here will get lighter with time. It just started to open. In this area we have new daffodils. This is mostly from England. We're really grateful. Very special ones, so let's go one by one. Again, Division 11. I didn't plan to get so many, but here we are, right? So this is top hit. It's supposed to be very tall in subsequent years. This year it's about, I don't know, 40 centimeters tall. I like the corona. It's a really nice orange almost color. Next to it we have another Tacettas. This is castanets. It's a hybrid from Netherlands actually, but I got the bulb from the UK. Really nice orange cup, really intense, I would say. Next to it there's a really big Division 1 daffodil. I think this is one of the biggest that I've seen. It's also very tall for its first year, so I do expect it to be taller next year. This is Cornish King. I really love how it's standing. It's been in bloom for at least 2.5 weeks, and I really like it. And Division 11, not my favorite, but this one, gold disc. Look at this. This is so beautiful. I really like the color. The petal is the same color as the crown, maybe a little bit darker, the crown, but it's so big, so fringy, and makes me actually love Division 11 as well. What else do we have? Here we have, guys, as you can see, Foresight, or how we also call it, the orange ice foyer, a classic in Narcissus world. This is a Division 2 daffodil. When it opens, it's more orange. Now it's the sun, as the time goes by, it progresses into a yellow corona, which is very beautiful as well, and it's much bigger than ice foyer, much bigger. Also the crown is more flat, I would say. Down there we have more little ones, but let's look at the big one first. Here, look at this big corona. Look at the also the margin, such a soft pink, and inside is like cream white. This is British Gamble. I've been looking for this for some years, and it's just spectacular. I really love this corona, the form, the end of it. It's just beautiful. Next to it we have a Division 6 Cyclaminius hybrid. This is Swift. I really like how the petals swipe back, and the trumpet is super long and super chic, I would say. Next to it we have another Division 6 hybrid. This is Winter Waltz. Let me show you the true color in the sun. Maybe this one. So it's kind of a peach, and it's not really pink. And the petals, as you can see, they reflect back a lot. And I really appreciate that this is a short hybrid, which reminds me of the original Narcissus cyclaminius. It's a really beautiful one. In the front here we have a couple little ones, and let's go to the first one, which probably you know. I don't think I can spell the name correctly. Rip van Winkel, I think that's the way you say it. It's a hybrid that exists for almost 300 years, and it's a historic, of course, and it's such a performer, guys. It multiplies very well, it blooms for very long, and even on heavy rains, it will always stand up like this. It never goes down, which I really like about hybrids. A very small one here. This is Snipe. Look at it. It's such a delicate flower. Yes, the flower look down, but on a high bed, I would say, or in a pot, this would look really, really beautiful next to some muscari, maybe. Really, really beautiful. Next to it is a wild species, or a species, better say. This is Narcissus pumilus from Spain. I really like the shape. Look at it. It reminds me of a lot of the historic hybrids like Maximus, or which was the other one, Ornatus, I think. Really, really beautiful shape. Here, I wanted to ask you as well. This seems to be something different than Snipe, and I'm not sure what it is, because if you look at Snipe, it reflects back. The corona is a little bit different. Well, this one, the petals are different. Demos terry. If you know the name, let me know below in the comment sections. Next to the entrance, we have a few daffodils that I really, really like, because this is my favorite division, Tacettas, or division 8. This is called Sugar Cups, and it's also from England. I really love the scent of this one, guys. It's so beautiful. So remember, Sugar Cups, if you want Narcissus with very sweet fragrance, this is the one. Next to it, I have something that has been blooming, for at least 6 weeks. As you can see in the back, the main stems are fading away. This is a secondary stem from the same bulb, and it produces a lot of flowers per stem. This one, of course, is less, but the bigger ones had more than 10, and it's a really nice contrast. Here is in the sun, and I really love it. It's called Ennis. Has one of the biggest bulbs I ever seen, and almost fading away, also blooming for at least 6 weeks now. This is Island Paradise, also very sweet fragrance from the UK. I really love this one because it's been tall, really consistent height of all the stems. And it's been blooming forever, like I think at least 6-7 weeks. And we will continue with one of the main areas where we grow daffodils here. As you can see, there are quite a lot. We will go one by one. So this has been a mystery for me. If I look at it, it's probably Mont Blanc because of the cup. It's just open up, so you can see the corona is more cream than white, and I am sure it will turn out white in a couple of days. This I have dug up here in the yard 2 years ago because they were very crumbed, and here are some more. But this is something else. I don't know what this might be. You see the corona is longer and the cream color is more pronounced. So this is not Monthood. If you know what this is, please let me know in the comment section below. Next to it, it's almost white already. This is called Blanc, also division 1. You could say it's all white, but actually when it opens, the corona is cream and it fades away with time. And it's been blooming. Look at this, it's so beautiful. I don't like, or I say I don't like division 11, sorry, but this it's actually really nice, and together with golden disc that I showed you earlier, I think it will be a beautiful sight. Called Blanc, it's called. Look it up. It's not easy to find, but you can still find it, and it's been a really good performer. A couple more will open in this area. Here's one of my husband's favorite, also division 8. This is Minnow. It's very cute, doesn't grow tall, and multiplies like hell. Look at this. This was 5 bulbs 2 years ago. And it does really well. It does well when it's hotter outside, so it stays characteristic as for other Tacettas, very long in bloom, has a sweet fragrance as well, not very strong but really good. Next to it is a double, division 4. This is called Flower Parade. I really like this one because it stands tall, unlike most of the doubles which go down when it's very hot or after a heavy rain. This stands up, this doesn't go down. Look at it. I think doubles are the least preferred division of daffodils, but you know, I had to try a few. So this one is Ice Foyer. It's almost fading away. If you remember Foresight or the orange Ice Foyer, this is one of its parents of the Foresight, I mean, and it's almost white. It's blooming for at least 2 weeks now, and like many other daffodils, the corona fades away into white. This is another classic. This is called Pink Charm. I think it's at its best now because it's been open for 3-4 days now, and the pink color is really solid. It doesn't fade away, which I really like about this one. Unfortunately, it doesn't multiply very well. It's somewhat a more complicated hybrid, but I really like this hybrid. It's also quite tall. Next to it, I have no idea what this is. I also rescued it or dug it up in our yard. Maybe white lion, but I don't know. Has been different every year. If you look next to it, it's double. This is definitely division 4, but what hybrid it is, I don't know. If you know, guys, please let me know below. And here we have another trumpet daffodil. Is division 1. I hope I can spell the name correctly. I really like this reflexed tip of the corona. It's really beautiful. When it just opens, let me show you, it's really yellow almost, and as it goes by, I think in 3 days or so, it becomes more reflexed and almost white. This is called Broshine, I think. If I'm wrong with that, please correct me. This is again opening, so you can see it's different, and I really like this one. I like division 1 definitely. So here I have a division 3. This is called Sabine Hay, one of the most intense orange, almost copper colors. It's really beautiful. It's also quite expensive, but if you like these intense orange cups, I definitely suggest you to get one. Here's another double that I have no idea what it is. A really nice yellow Coron. This is also from the yard here. I have saved it. I have no idea what this is. So another one. This is division 1, I think. I would say division 1. Yes. Snow frills. Yes, snow frills. It's really beautiful because the corona is white and the petals are yellow. Normally it's the other way around. The petals are lighter in color and the corona is darker, but this is not the case here. It's really beautiful. When it opens, I want to say that the coronas are more cream yellow, and with time it gets really white, and I really like about this one. Here I have a Bulbocodium hybrid. Not sure which one is it. Maybe it's Golden Bells. I'm not sure. It's quite big, taller than most of them, and it's also quite late. Bulbocodiums usually bloom very early in the season. Here is almost fading away. Bella Vista, a really nice division 2. Yes, this is division 2, not division 3. So the difference is that division 2 have a slightly bigger corona and also usually more open, while division 3 is really small. Like Sabine High is division 3, sorry, while Ice Foyer is division 3. Really beautiful. When it opens, this is all orange, and with time just the tip of the corona stays orange, the rest is yellow. Here we have a few more that are in bloom for a couple of weeks now. I think this is really safe to say that this is the biggest yellow. It's almost fading away, so Sorry for that. This is a more fresher flower. This is also a bit smaller. This is Marica, as I said, one of the biggest trumpet one, all yellow daffodil. Get it if you really like this big, bold Division 1 daffodil. Almost fading away, but nevertheless very beautiful art design. A double daffodil Division 4. It's been eaten by some insects, looked at that, but I really like it. It's one of the few, I like the color, one of the few double daffodils that I really like. This is Peeping Tom, Division 6 hybrid. It's been in bloom I think 5-6 weeks, and it's kind of fresh still. Obviously the others are fading away, but this one is still fresh. I really like it because it's a long trumpet and really yellow. Here is Odoratus plenus, has a really nice scent. I really advise you to get this one if you like this scented daffodils. At the back there are some Tacettas from Wildebelt Baron. I don't know exactly the name because apparently I lost the labels. I have some labels there, but probably in the back, at least that one there is autumn colors, because I have a similar bulb that bloomed much earlier. Here's maybe avalanche, I'm not sure, and in the back I have no idea. Look at the corona of that one. It's really interesting. I really like it. Here in the front garden has not much to show, but I wanted to show you a classic. This is Dutch Muster. It resembles Marica, which I showed you just now. It's just shorter and a little bit smaller. It's a classic and very easy to find, unlike Marica, and it actually grows better than Marica, multiplies more readily. Another big Division 1 is Gigantic Star, and I like this spider in the flower right now. What I like about this one is that even if the flowers are small, big, what I like about this one is even if the flowers are big, the stem is rather short, and it makes it very sturdy and stable even after flowers. Here in these two pots I have a cross from Brian Duncan as well. Really beautiful Division 2 daffodils. What is interesting is this one here, so it's the only seedling that is different than the rest. I think I've seen some variations. Some have a slightly longer trumpet like this one, and they look down. So there is definitely some variation, however less than the very first daffodils that I've shown you in this video. What I like about this cross is that they are very uniform. They have rather the same height and they opened in the same time. Here I wanted to show you two special Division 1, or actually maybe it's Division 6, I don't know, but look at this. Have you seen such a big white Division 1 daffodil? This is Night Flight. I have another flower somewhere here. Look at this, guys. If you're looking for white daffodils, big white daffodils, get this one. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, and it stays for long in bloom. I think it's been in bloom for 3-4 weeks now. Next to it, I think this is safe to say this is Division 6 hybrid, a Cyclamenus hybrid, and this is Perky. Yes, Perky. Here I have a few little ones which I've been also adoring, so most of them are species. I want to start with two that look similar. So this is Narcissus rupicula. Quite difficult to grow because it needs specific conditions, and this is why I grow them in pots. This is a variation of it, rupicula species Vatieri, which is white, and look at them, they're so beautiful. Here I have another species from the wild. This is called Narcissus nevadalensis. I did not expect something like that, but it's very beautiful. I think it has a lot of potential when it's to cross. And here I have almost fading away, but they're siblings, and it's called Old World. These were the first two to open, and clearly there's a difference to the other two. This is more like a green corona, I would say. It fades into yellow, but when it starts to open, it's green. I really like it. The petals have a nice pattern. And here, guys, this is one of the smallest that I've grown. This is Narcissus assoanus. Look at this. It's very small. It's, I think, 2 centimeters across. And it's very floriferous. Every stem has 2-3 blooms. I think I counted 4 on one. It's really, really nice. Here is Tristan, division 5, which is a triandrous by the name. And it stays like this 4 weeks now. I think it's been really long since it's in bloom. And here is one of the hybrids that I really like. Probably not probably, but for sure, division 5 hybrid, a triandrous hybrid. This is Narcissus ubriquensis. I really like this one. It's been in bloom also for 4 or 5 weeks now, so I really, really like it. And we will finish with the backyard, where we have a couple more daffodils. Here's also one of the biggest. It's really nice flat corona. I like it next to Cornish King. I think they would do really well. And next year I will plant them like this, so they are growing together. Really solid bloom. I really like this. And here we have 2 or 3 actually, that I have no idea what they are. So the tags behind are for the daffodils that are still yet to come here. But maybe let me take a look. Maybe it's Harry Irving. I don't know. If you know the name of this one, let me know below. This looks like goblet to me, maybe, because I've been having this in another pot. So maybe it's that one. And I think this one, which I definitely rescued from this yard, I think this is Mount Hood. Let's take a look. This looks like it, yes. It's a very nice hybrid, historic. What else do we have? Just a couple more. Here, it's almost fading away. I think this is Elka, not sure. It's also from this yard. It's performing less good this year, so I wonder what's happening. We'll dig them up and replant them in the fall. And just 2 more or 3 more, still blooming in the 3rd week of April. Well, spring is later this year. This is February gold, I'm pretty sure of that. It's actually starting to open beginning of March, sometimes in February, and it's still quite fresh, I would say. A really good hybrid as well. This one here, I don't know what it is. It's a division 2, definitely. Also from the rescue in the garden. If you know the name of this one, let me know below in the comment section. So this is also one of the rescues. I think this is Sweetness. Maybe I'm wrong. What I like about it is the very intense yellow. And let's take a look at the last ones. I think this is Sweetness as well. Yes, this is definitely Sweetness. That was about it, guys. Thank you for watching this video today, and I'll see you next time.